New tonight, the latest efforts to stop the increase in hourly wages to workers in the service industry, scheduled to take effect early next year. A proposal introduced in the State House today would amend Michigan's tip credit schedule. It would gradually raise servers' hourly pay rate to Michigan's minimum wage over several years if it goes into effect in February. Minimum wage, currently $10.33 an hour. 13 on your side's Kiara Patterson joins us now with the reasons for the opposition to it and the efforts to change it. Kiara.
Juliet, one server I spoke to says this new law would raise menu prices and ultimately reduce their tips, which they aren't happy about.
To make $15 an hour, I would go work at McDonald's and go in the drive-through window or go in their kitchen, but that's not what I like doing.
Restaurant workers and owners across the state will soon be impacted by Michigan's tip credit scheduled to go into effect on February 21st of 2025. It would raise servers' hourly pay to eventually meet Michigan's minimum wage by 2030. Those in favor of the changes say eliminating tipped wages will offer more stable earnings to tip workers in Michigan's hospitality industry. But Buffalo Wild Wings server Angelo Hawkins says one of his biggest fears is that if the minimum wage increases, the number of tips he'll receive will decrease because of rising menu prices.
As I stated before, we didn't ask for this. If this was the case, you should have put it on a voting ballot and we should have voted for it instead of it being forced onto us.
Currently, base pay for servers is 38% of Michigan's minimum wage, which is $3.93 an hour. For servers like Hawkins, tips make up the rest. After years of legal challenges, the Michigan Supreme Court ruled to raise Michigan's minimum wage each year to reach $15 an hour by 2030, gradually eliminating the tip credit over the next 5 years. Barb Bechtel is the co-owner of Barbed Wire Cafe in Plainwell. She thinks many restaurants won't be able to survive.
If the menu prices go up, people are less likely to tip 20, 30, 40%. And if that happens, nobody's going to waitress. And the forecast now that 25 to 30% will shut down on February 21st. And it depends on how many people last.
The government affairs manager from the Grand Rapids Chamber says there are things that could be done to reverse the new changes, including a bipartisan amendment just introduced in the State House.
Our goal has been to work with legislators to create some practical solutions to this legislation. That is our avenue. That is our vehicle for making change.
Reporting Kiara Patterson, 13 on your side.